Hi guys, this is Wave 618 and this is a daily update for Bitcoin. So it's 28th of February 2018 and currently it's 10:46 AM GMT. Alright, so as discussed in my previous videos, I'm looking at a large WXY pattern, and as I said, there's currently a bullish move up to this X. So far I've been looking at the chart on larger time frames, so I'm just going to break it down so we can look at the chart on smaller time frames. So I'm going to be focusing primarily on the hourly chart, and just so that we can see any potential setups and places to potentially get in. Alright, so if this is the X wave, what I'm expecting is an ABC move up. So in this kind of fashion, so A might finish around here, B around here, and C up here. This is what I'm looking at. So there's a move up to this A point, then it's going to retrace, and then there's an excellent long position around here. Okay, now let's talk about how we can get to this point A. In fact, I'll just put a little price target at point A. And now I'm going to remove this label. Alright, so this is the kind of range we're aiming for, just below the 13,000 mark. Now if we have a look at price on the hourly chart, okay, so let's break this pattern down. So as I say, we're going to form an ABC up. So we're in the A leg, which is going to finish around just below 13,000. So looking at the count, I'll show you the count that I've got so far. So I've got wave 1 coming to here, a running flat forming a wave 2. This was the end of wave 3. Wave 4 bottomed here. However, the wave 4 pattern I don't think has finished, and I'm going to explain that very shortly. And wave 5 is going to be up here. So that's a bit wide. When we on the hourly time frame, not everything is to scale. So I'm expecting wave 5 to come to maybe around here. We can bring that across. Excellent. Okay, so reason being for this is wave 1 and 2. So let's just do our Fibonacci extension. So from the beginning of wave 1 to the end of wave 1. In fact, we do it to the high of the candle close. And then from the bottom of wave 2, you got it almost reaching the 1.618. It's falling slightly short. I'm sure when I calculated this earlier, it was hitting pretty much bang on. But anyway, I got it to the 1.618 of wave 1. And then it's retraced quite a lot, this wave 3. In fact, I think that came 61.8% down. Absolutely bang on 61.8%. There was some divergence on the RSI when I looked at this. And then it started to go up. Now, needless to say, it's found a bit more resistance at this long-term downward trend line. However, the volume is low. So I don't think this is a change in trend. I don't think it's coming down here. I don't think it's going to develop a new low. And what we do know about Bitcoin is it likes triangle patterns. So what I'm expecting, this wave 4, I'm expecting to be a triangle. Now the first leg, this would be wave A of the triangle. There's 7 legs down. So if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whenever you see 7 legs down like that, always think it's a retracement pattern. So the way it's basically 2 zigzag patterns joined back to back. So you've got A, B, C, and then this will be an X wave, and then you've got A, B, C. So it's two ABCs together. It's a very important pattern to look out for. Another count that you can do is if you count 11 waves down, again is a retracement pattern. That's 3 zigzags back to back. Alright, so another way we can prove that this was a zigzag pattern, if that's A, B, C, so that's the first ABC, we do the X wave, so we do a fib extension from the X wave, and you can see the second ABC ended at it's a 1-to-1 ratio between the length of wave A and wave C, yeah, on a large ABC. So that might be quite confusing actually, but essentially it's a double ABC to form a single ABC pattern where the length of A is equal to the length of C. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So that's why I believe it was all a corrective pattern. Now, as I say, Bitcoin loves triangles, so at any point that we see a triangle potentially forming, especially in a wave 4, we should assume it is going to form a triangle. Now, this is the way that I think the triangle is going to form. So this is wave A, B is going to come up to this line, C down to here, D, E. Yeah. Alright. So this is how I see it panning out. So actually I'm going to move these across because I actually think this is going to take a bit longer to reach the high. It looks like it's going to come down, may even hit this line before going up to touch this line. What is this line? So if we zoom out, this was the neckline of a large head and shoulders. Drawing the head and shoulders here, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Yeah, that's what this line represents. It's the neckline of this large head and shoulders that we can see. And I think that's going to form the upper boundary of the triangle. It's certainly going to act as resistance until we see the wave 5 break out, and I believe the wave 5 will come to around this level, around the 13,000 level. Yeah, I've also drawn this channel. This channel is based on the bottom, connected to the bottom of wave 4, and then I've created a parallel line connecting the top of wave 1, and through that you can predict the top of wave 5. So I'm looking for a target around here, and this is essentially the end of the ABC of the X wave, which is very, very complex, I know. Let's try and zoom out. So let's just clean this up a little bit. Let's get rid of this pattern as well. So essentially I'm waiting for, this is your A, B to here, and C to here. So we're looking for an impulsive wave up. There's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This wave 4 has not finished. It's going to consolidate for a while, forming that triangle, this being the upper boundary of the triangle, this being the lower boundary of the triangle. So of the triangle, it's going to be an A, B, C, D, E. Then we're going to form a wave 5. A will be finished, B will retrace, and then we've got an excellent bullish trade here. I believe this neckline will again act as resistance, support rather, and then we'll finish at wave X. So that is rather complex, I know. I will try and simplify things. I'll be doing daily updates, so I'll be explaining what I'm expecting. Essentially, in the next few days, we're expecting a triangle. I'm not trading this at all. Having said that, when you see lows forming in the triangle, next time this line gets hit, it may be worth a bullish trade, just because as time goes on, if it is retesting this line, it's going to be hitting the line at levels higher up the line. Yeah. So you could, next time it hits this line, you could put a bullish trade. Yeah, absolutely. It's worth it's a good trade. So you'd be looking at from around 10,000 up to 13,000. So it's a good bullish trade there. But that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting this to be a triangle. It's going to break out, finish around here. Then again, a bit more consolidation to around here before a rather aggressive move up, just as this was pretty quick moving up also. I'm going to see a very similar impulsive pattern up to X. And then there's an excellent short position on at this point. Alright, so that's it for this video. I know it was quite detailed with lots of different wave counts there. I hope in the end I've made it clear that we're in a triangle, we're about to pop out the triangle, and there's potentially a bullish trade next time this line gets hit. That's essentially the point I want to get across in this video. Alright, so that's the end of the video, and please like, subscribe and share if you find it useful. Alright, thank you.